Shamir, you're one of the 7 editors of Other Media in Kerala.
Other books.
Other books, sorry. Could you tell us a little about it?
Other books started as an independent distributor in 2003.
Yeah.
So after 3 years, precisely in 2006, it started. It established itself as a publisher.
Yeah.
And for 3 years, it has brought out 25 titles.
You all have this very interesting model where you all get sponsors to also support a title.
Yeah.
How many sponsors have you actually got out of these 25?
We have a network of businessmen
I see.
and businessmen are there, and those professionals who are working in Middle East and Gulf countries.
Expats, okay.
And actually, Other Books is not the firm of one person.
Yeah. It's a collective. Yeah.
And since it's a collective, we are very much concentrate on creating networks always.
So by getting a sponsor, you're also creating a network in that sense?
Yeah. We are
and how many sponsors have you got so far?
So far there are 12 or 13 sponsors.
For all the books?
For all the books.
And what's the cost that a sponsor would have to put in?
Some people, they will share this contract.
Yeah.
There are many sponsors for one book.
Maybe more than one sponsor. Okay.
And sometimes other books with sponsors bring out books.
So can you tell us something about the books that have already come out?
Firstly, the first book that we brought out was Tuhfatul Mujahideen. It is an epic, a narration on the Portugal invasion of Malabar.
I see.
And we brought it out in collaboration with IBT.
I see.
And we got many supporters.
IBT in the sense?
IBT, Islamic Book Trust, Kuala Lumpur.
Okay.
And this is actually one of our collaborators.
Yeah.
One of our collaborators, and we actually sell their books.
I see.
And we got local supporters.
Yeah.
Because this precise epic has created so much fancy among the Mapilas.
I see.
This is one of the great books in the history of Mapilas, and many people were interested in it.
So it was an old book, existing book, or?
Yeah.
I see.
It's an existing book.
Which
it was written by a 16th century scholar.
I see.
And it has many aspects that have relevance. That has relevance today, especially in the context of Islamic terrorism, jihad, revolution, and all these issues.
I see.
And many people were very much interested in this book being brought out, and they contributed their share.
When you say Mapilas, you mean North Kerala?
Mapila is a term denoted that is used to denote a geography. If we use it to denote a geography, that is restricted to northern Kerala, especially 3 districts: Kannur, Calicut, and Malabar.
I see.
And Mapila we can say as a personality.
I see.
If we say that one person is a Mapila, and he is conscious about his political role as a Keralite from ancient times. The political role, I mean the role of dissent to the colonial invasion.
Okay, dissent.
Dissent.
I see. And so this was one of the books. What were the other books? The other ones that did well particularly?
The books that was sold most was Quran and Women. Quran and Women, the translation of Quran and Women. This was written by Amina Wadud.
I see.
And she's a scholar. She's a feminist scholar.
From Kerala?
Not Kerala.
Okay.
She belongs to Egypt.
I see.
Her role was an activist role. She was not only a scholar, she was also an activist. She led prayer in the heartland of Islam.
I see.
And a woman leading prayer is a controversial issue. And many scholars issued religious dictates against it, issued fatwas against it. And when we brought that book in the context of Kerala, we realized that there are many sects, many conservative scholars who are opposed to women. Women are not allowed to enter the mosque. And if in this context, if we bring out these books in Malayalam, which is written by a scholar who leads prayer, which led prayer in Egypt and America, the value of that book will be politically too much. And it was sold.
How many copies? What do you want to say?
We have actually come to the break even.
Okay. You all print normally how many copies of a book?
Normally, if it is a book that is intended for public, general public, we print it in 2000 to more than 2000. And if it is an academic book, the print run will be restricted to 500.
How did you all think of getting sponsors to support the publishing venture?
I think this is a very good idea. If if you have a local scholar, the Mapala script, Arabic Malayalam, and other things. And if you want to put your experience down, and that too has historicity, it's very difficult to find a publisher nowadays.
I see. The Mapala script is slightly different from Malayalam.
There is no script actually. The Mapala script was earlier written in Arabic script, and it was also used in Malayalam script.
But the dialect is different.
Dialect is different. There is a vocabulary from Tamil, Persian, Urdu, Arabic.
Konkani also?
No.
And what are your plans for next books?
So in our pipeline, there are many books. First of all, there is Muslim women, rethinking Muslim women and veil. It's about wearing veil, the practice of wearing veil from a feminist point of view. And there is a political biography of a religious scholar who led revolt against the British. His name is Sayyid Fazl. Political biography of Sayyid Fazl, that is also under the pipeline. There is an alternative biography of Muhammad Ali Jinnah. That is also that has been put to bed.
Thanks and all the best.
Thank you.